G'day guys, Kent from Kent's Paint Shack back with you again. In this video, it's all about a ship. One of the guys that I'm doing commissions for, part of the commission is I'm kind of like building Rome. I've probably done 6 buildings for him so far, and in this video it's the Roman fighting ship from Footsore Miniatures, and it's quite a wee beast. It's, you know, it's like that big. It's took me 10.5 hours to make. So, and I broke 5 bits while breaking it, while making it, not breaking it. But luckily, all those bits were able to be, you know, put together, and I managed to sort it all out, and it's, yeah, it's nice and strong. Though they weren't crucial pieces, but man, you've got to be really careful making this boat. It is, especially in the base, it tells you that you've got to line them up really perfectly straight up and down. But those pieces have later got interlocking pieces that come in. So not only do you have to make sure that it's perfectly straight up and down, you've got to do something that I didn't do, and that you've got to make sure that each lug goes through the 2 pieces. So it's best to keep like a piece of old MDF that you've maybe broken off that fits in those spaces, and make sure it pushes through the 2 layers for when they're gluing, because if you don't, you might have what I had, which is one lug at the back was just a little bit up and they didn't push through. So what I had to do is I had to trim it off a little bit, and then I had to sand down the level, because later on there was a piece of deck that sat on there. So I ran into a little bit of trouble, but managed to sort it all out. And when I was finished, you wouldn't have any idea that that had happened. It was nice and level and done well. So still, it was an enjoyable build. I have designed some labels to go along the top railing part, which I haven't probably attached at this stage, or I haven't attached at this stage, but I'm just got to slightly adjust it, because I thought, shall I paint that or shall I not? So I've designed that on the computer, and it should look pretty good when it's all done. So without further ado, hey, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Trying to get those subscriptions up a bit. It's a bit hard when I haven't been chucking the videos out, but hopefully we'll get back to that, and let me know what you think of the ship. So cheers guys, take care. So here's a couple of shots of where it started, and those are magnets, those red magnets, so pull it nice and tight, the 2 parts together. As I said, you need to make sure that those layers interlock properly. At work I used a few weights here and there just to weight things down and make sure that everything fitted properly. There were a lot of fiddly pieces, but man, what a fun build. Even though this is wooden deck, I ended up painting the wooden deck. I think I did it with German camo orange, and then added a bit of other, I can't quite remember what it was, but added something into it. Then did a wash of Agrax Earthshade over the top of that. Quite happy with the way it's turned out. It's a cool wee ship. It's actually not wee, it's rather large. Took me a while to do the rigging as well, but all in all, a fun build. Cheers guys, take care.